Is going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and today I'm checking out Wings, Mull of Kintyre. Now, I wouldn't have known how to say that if he wouldn't have said it in that first little blurbs. So thank you, Paul McCart. Yeah, Wings, we back. One of my favorite songs from them is Simple, Silly Little Love Song. Golly. I play that to my kids and sing the I love you part. Yeah, it's a great song. They love it too. Anyways, I never even knew of Wings. You know, I'm getting familiar with more of the, the mega Beatles hits you've heard. But I just didn't know their catalog was so deep, how many songs they had. So I've been kind of going down the rabbit hole with the Beatles, and then comes Wings, which I never even knew. Like, Paul McCartney is a gifted person, man. And he's still around. God bless him, man. Dang. Anyways, we're going to see what this is about and get into it. Mull of Kintyre. Mull of Kintyre? Is that how you say it? Mull of... All right, we're going to have to look that up because that sounds like some type of medieval god or something. Mull of Kintyre. Mull. Yeah, who knows? We're going to look that up before we get this started so I can have a little bit of context here. But hey, if you guys are here for it, first time reaction, let's get it popping. Welcome back.
They tease him a lot, black peas on the spot. Welcome back, 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 welcome back. 40.
All right, getting the logo down, pulling the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. Also, if you want to check out my other channel, Pegasus vs. the World, over there we take on challenges, react to comedy, trending topics, stuff like that. But all the music and the music reactions happen right here on this channel. If you want access to the reactions early, there's a link in the description to our membership. That gives you that access. There's a big catalog of reactions that have not been released to the public yet. I update it every single day. So you can have some fun over there. There's no obligation, but thank you so much for your current support. And a huge shout out to all the members on the channel. Really do appreciate you. Let's get this thing rolling. Now, I'm checking this out from Wings' channel. So make sure you go check this out independently of my reaction, right? And, yeah, so just support the original content creator. You know, reactions aren't a substitute for the original content, and I feel like we're a little misunderstood by the platform and the labels. It is what it is, but I still want to do my job in promoting these artists that I'm rocking with on the channel. All right, let's see this. What is Mull of... How do you spell it? Kintyre. Yeah, let's see. Okay, first thing that pops up is a picture of their thumbnail, but the Mull of Kintyre is the southwesternmost tip of the Kintyre Peninsula, formerly Kintyre, in southwest Scotland. Okay. So this is part of Scotland. So maybe this is a song dedicated to Scotland. Where's Paul McCartney from? Anyways, I don't want too many questions answered. I just want to vibe to the music, and we'll figure it out as we go. All right, this is Wings, Mull of Kintyre. I hope I'm saying that correct.
Mull of Kintyre, on mist rolling in from the sea. My desire is always to be on Mull of Kintyre. Far have I traveled, and much have I seen. Dark distant mountains with valleys of green, past painted deserts, the sun sets on fire as he carries me home to the Mull of Kintyre. Mull of Kintyre, oh, mist rolling in from the sea. My desire is always to be here, oh, Mull
got bagpipes in this bit? Dang. Yo, I'm going to tell you the truth, man. Wherever the hell this place is, Mull of Kintyre in Scotland, bro, is freaking beautiful. Freaking beautiful, man. I'm feeling like William Wallace in this bit. Freedom! Bro. I don't know if he's singing about this because this is where he's from or this is where he lives now, but he wants to be there. This is how I want to sing, bruh. I want to sing about, like, I want to retire in Hawaii. For real. Paradise on earth. And have my own little, Mull of Kintyre. Damn, bro. It looks so beautiful when they film this. I wonder if it's like spring. I'm getting the vibe that maybe it's like spring, because they're wearing jackets. So, I don't know what the weather's like there. But all I know is I want to go now. I don't know if it's open to tourists, though. They probably be like, get the f out of here, American. Not that that's the the accent of Scotland. Anyways, this is fire, bro. Wings, man. These MFers, golly. What are we doing? How much flame does Paul McCartney hold in his hands? How much fire can he put out? Dang, bruh. Keeping the world warm with the music. Keeping it hot. Bro, he's kind of hard for this. He's kind of hard for this.
Sweep through the heather like deer in the glen. Carry me back to the days I knew then. Nights when we sang like a heavenly choir of the night, and the times of the Mull of Kintyre. Mull of Kintyre, home mist rolling in from the sea. My desire is always to be here, oh Mull of Kintyre. Smiles in.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I've heard bagpipes before. I don't love them. I don't hate them. But the way they put this in the composition sounds really good. Just sounds good. Sounds great. I like it. I never really just listen to bagpipes. You see them in movies, really. Some with an Irish character. Typically is where I see bagpipes, I think. The first time I saw the bagpipes in a music video, I think was with a Bon Scott and AC/DC. It's a Long Way to the Top. And I was like, what the f is this? It was a great combination, the way they mixed the bagpipes and the rock. But this having more of a folk feel, like it feels like a folk song. And them throwing the bagpipes in, and it actually sounds really good. The bagpipes, for some reason, they remind me of the harmonica. They're totally much bigger. They're different. But there's something there that's like, some of the things you do on the harmonica, it sounds different. But I don't know why. It just, I guess it's more of like, would you consider a bagpipe kind of like an organ? But for me, I don't know why. I just feel like it's, I don't know. Anyways, I'm talking out my ass because I don't even know where the harmonica was invented. So, everything to me, I'm just like, oh, America, which that's just not the way it works. You got to learn, right? Anyway, so I'm going to scrap what I was about to say in my mind about harmonicas and bagpipes, but there's something about that. I don't know. Just what I feel. Anyway, I really like the way the bagpipes sounded here, and I'm only highlighting that because I just don't listen to bagpipe, man. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Also, seeing this beautiful landscape, I wonder how it's changed. because I was thinking about how I grew up. I grew up in Colorado Springs and how Colorado has totally changed. I got in Colorado in 1991. And it has totally changed, totally different. Places where there were just dirt roads, no houses, full of houses, even schools now. I wonder if this place looks anything like this anymore. Europe's landscape has changed dramatically in a lot of different ways too, just like America. Or not just like, but you know, what I'm implying is everywhere changes. I just wonder how it looks. They really captured a moment here of beauty that I'm very appreciative of. That's really what I'm trying to say.
Smiles in the sunshine and tears in the rain still take me back where my memories remain. Flickering embers grow higher and higher as they carry me back to the Mull of Kintyre. Mull of Kintyre, oh mist rolling in from the sea. My desire is always to be here, oh Mull of Kintyre.
Man, there's there's a lot of stuff here, but there's something I appreciate about videos like that. Yeah, I get goosebumps because there's this authenticity they captured. Even at the end with that rolling shot, it looks like they're shooting footage out of a car window. And now we have like drones, and drone footage makes it look all smooth and perfect. But there's something about the little imperfections or things like the camera being a little unstable and just, I don't know, that I just appreciate. It makes it more authentic. It's like listening to vinyl and even cassette. You don't appreciate it until it's gone. I just really enjoyed the visuals there. It brought me to the place that really means a lot to Paul McCartney. At least that's what was sold to me through the lyrics, through the song, through the visuals. Now, I don't know enough about Paul McCartney to know, is he from there? Is this like an ode to where he grew up or where, you know, he lives now? I don't know. If y'all want to tap in the comments, awesome. But I'm going to keep it that way. I'll figure it out after the reaction. I just enjoyed it, man. I want to go see the Mull of Kintyre, and I'm kind of nervous because if I do, you know, I'm thinking about going to anyways, spilt the beans on something. Anyway, yeah, man, I'd like to go visit there and just see if it still looks like, I'll be like, yo, this is where they shot the video. That'd be kind of awesome. You know what I mean? But anyway, look, he sold it to me. Wings, Mull of Kintyre. Holy smokes. I don't even know what to do on this reaction channel anymore, man. Like, I always feel like I'm going to get to the end of finding videos and there's just more. And then you find out a lot of these artists that I'm reacting to just have so much depth, so much catalog. It's like, and I don't really want it to end. I just don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. That's just the truth. I'm like, yo, this is insane. That's a beautiful one, man. Anyways, yo, thank you guys for rocking with me. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Always support the original content creator. And I'll see you on the next one.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ, boy.